They're out possibly having their drink, getting ready before they have to go back to work, enjoying the time with the kiddos. Happy New Year's again to everybody out there. Happy New Year's, even though we know, unfortunately, the outgoing administration and the outgoing Congress and the persons who are leaving government are going to do everything possible in their power to leave behind a mess and to make sure that you don't have a good transition of power. We know what to expect. Ladies and gentlemen, please check out my latest book, Black Women Rings Around Saturn. Black Women Rings Around Saturn, available on Amazon, Audible, and your Kindle. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and ask that everybody like and subscribe and please support your boy. Russian Agent, what's up, baby? I see you in the building. I'm glad that you have joined in. You're going to become one of my favorites. I literally appreciate everything that you have done so far. Thank you so much. We wanted to ask a couple of questions. Are Black men going to benefit under President Trump? What will Black women do now that the Democrats, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, is out on their way? And is this Democratic Party still the party of President Obama? What will happen to the Obamas? Will Michelle come out of the shadows and say, oh, I need to run for president? What exactly will happen, ladies and gentlemen? I believe we can only sit back and watch, but I believe we cannot sit back and twiddle our thumbs. We have to get ready for an amazing battle with Democrats. This is not over. The Democrats want war. What's going on, Jerry? The Democrats is not going to lay down. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, they're working already. Hello to you too, to make sure, just like his first term, that they could basically cause all types of havoc and make sure that the media continues to try to unbalance the country. Brother is preaching nothing but facts. Thank you so much, man. Peace and blessings to the Bonanza. What's going on, baby? Peace and blessings to everybody. Now, what we need to understand is that the Democrats won't lay down. Make sure everybody like and subscribe. Everybody like and subscribe. But we have to be ready. The MAGA team, guys, we got to get up a little bit earlier. We got to stay in the gym a little bit longer. We need an extra shot. If you're going to drink some vodka, all my MAGAs is in the building. MAGAs in the building. We got to get ready. These people is not finna lay down. They're not gonna back off. They're gonna cause more and more and more drama. So what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we need to be visible. We need to stay in contact with one another, and we need to hold people accountable right now. If you notice things in your attorney general, things in your local police department is not right, you need to report them to the federal government. If you are noticing things are going wrong in your children's school, guys, let's take every step. And this is why I love, somebody said, Justin said Harris 2028. And guys, just so you know, we don't care about you guys saying Harris. We know that you don't give a damn about Harris no more than Black American women. And that's why they didn't vote for her in the primary. I want to show these Democrats once and for all that they are messing with some wonderful, intelligent people, and we got a jab and a hell of a cross, a right hook. These guys are lightweights, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, let us move forward and show these Democrats how we really do. Now, let me ask you a question. Let me see what Amy Griffin says. Are you a Trump fan or Kamala? And I just got on. Oh, come on. Trump all day. Are you kidding me? I am the biggest Trump fan. Somebody say good night. What's up, Sabrina? What's up, baby girl? I am the biggest Trump fan you can find. I love this president so much. I'm probably going to get him tatted on myself. I love him to death. Okay. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, I believe black men, this is your moment. This is your time under this president. If you are looking to secure and cement your place in history, you better right now get behind this president. I am a huge fan of Trump's. Oh, that's what's up, girl. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. It says, I think Vance would make a good president for 2028 if chosen for Republicans. And I think that could happen. I believe, honestly, in my gut of guts, they're going to come up. Oh, Donald Trump, Christian. I love y'all. Yeah. I believe they're going to try to use Michelle Obama at the end of the day because the Democrats don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. They have nothing. Obama can't run again. Okay. So they're going to run with Michelle. Okay. They already see that Kamala can't do it. Black people are not going for it. Black men is not interested in what they are selling. So they have to go with Michelle. They're going to have to dust her off, get her ready. And her husband still has a little bit of pull. He's losing every day. It says, I appreciate that so much, Gold. What's up, Gold? Amy says, this is out of what we are talking about. But do you like horses? I love horses. I got me some boots too. Only thing I'm missing is a wonderful lady in my life, but I love me some horses, and I live in a nice place in Texas where horses are very much appreciated out here. So anyway, all I'm missing is the lady to go with it. Ghost Town said, "Take that hat off and start acting black, homie." Now, first of all, I'm not your homie. And how do you act black? But see, you know who's going to, in this administration in the next 10 years, who's going to get their ass whipped the most? Democrats. Nigga Democrats are gonna get your ass whipped because y'all just like how you when you act fresh in the store and your mother gotta slap you, we gonna start slapping y'all but with intelligence. Because a lot of you Negroes out there or niggas, whatever, because I don't know, people like to be called my nigga. People are very ignorant. And again, this president, this administration, this MAGA team is sophisticated. We are intelligent, brother, and we are coming. We look good, okay? Because let me explain something to you, my friend. And we're gonna get back on track. You Democrats are a bunch of losers and bullies who cannot win no other way other than using a race card. You can win no other way except insulting people. You can win no other way except rioting and causing havoc. People are tired of that. We live in a civilized republic and we use democracy occasionally. People are tired of getting bullied, cynicism. People are getting tired of the government scaring us and, oh, we better vote based on fear. People are sick of it and we're not going for it anymore. We have to get rid of these so-called Democrats who are over us, who the only thing they know how to do is bring up fear and hatred. We're not doing it no more. Let's see what Ghost Town says. It says, okay, we ain't homie, but you support Trump. Gold said, I'm black. Okay. I love that. What's up? And Gold support Trump. So there goes another black person. So I guess Gold and me are just out of control. Okay. Ghost Town said, nah, y'all are a bunch of maggots. Okay. Amy says, do you agree with trans and gay and fur? I don't. I don't agree with what's going on with the LGBTQ movement. the trans movement. I believe that they have taken things too far. I believe that they are not genuinely the problem. I believe just like Black Lives Matter is trying to represent Black people, I believe the LGBTQ doesn't speak for all gay people, but they are a made up government organization put over the gay people. And I believe that gay people are just trying to find their way. I believe they have some imperfections. I believe they're trying to, basically the fairies are trying to do their thing. And again, I'm not against anybody using their free will that God gave them in this planet, but I will tell you this: they are really messing up our society. They are marketing this stuff to children. They're marketing this stuff to schools. They don't stand for traditional families, which we were built off. Morality has gone out the window. Gold said it's okay, male and female. Absolutely. Totally agree. Fairy isn't a thing. I totally agree. Gold agrees with you, Amy. Let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen. um, and I want to stay on topic because I really want to know, what does Black women do now that President um, uh, uh, whatever his name is, Biden is going out and Kamala Harris is not going to be a thing. She's going to fall under the wayside, by the way. I want to know, where do they go? Because for the last 40 years, Black women have benefited by prosecuting Black men. They have benefited by being a pawn and an agent for the deep state and helping them in their agenda. America has woken up and they can see clearly through the agenda of the deep state. They see, if there was a time where we kept wondering, what is the deep state? We kept hearing this. What is the swamp? People get what the swamp is and what its agenda is, how it divides us, how it uses fear tactics. People get that. And people can see clearly. And that's why I really appreciate the way President Trump came out. Let's see what Vince Hill says. It says prostitution, okay? Christian says and. Okay, Amy says, I am too young to vote, but my parents have taught me the right thing. Look at that. That's a wonderful. That's the way we're supposed to start our children. That's how I teach my daughters. I teach my daughters, one, that they're going to TCU, one who wants to go to SMU, that they're conservatives, they're Republicans, they should vote. These are the characters on the dollar bills that we use. I teach them what are the agencies. I teach them what is the Constitution. Again, this is not something that liberal, left wing, Democratic Black parents are doing. They could care less about the Constitution. They could care. And this is why we are suffering as Black people. And other people are coming here, getting these H-1B visas. They're coming here through the border and they're taking things that and no disrespect, a lot of Black people need to just leave the fucking country. Y'all ain't doing shit but going to the store to buy a Black and Mild and getting high and shaking your fucking ass. It's about time that Black people take control over your children. Stop sending your children out there to get jobs from the Chinese man, from the Arab man, from the white man, from all these other peoples out here. Why don't Black Americans step up and give your children the future that they deserve? And if you want to, again, teach children about what happened in the Willie Lynch, I have no problem with that. If you want to teach, because we don't want it to happen again, just like the Jewish people. If you want to let your children know what happened yesterday, homeschool them. Gold says, I'm 19 and glad I can vote. I'm glad you can too. Shelton said, we are more divided now. So where do you get the American people? The more, well, we're not divided. We come together. Y'all are divided on the left. It says we are actually more blinded for homosexuality. Disagree. It says wouldn't be the way it is right now. We wouldn't have pronounced. Now, first of all, and Gold said mostly Mexican. First of all, we are not divided. You are the devil's a liar. We have become more united. Even Democrats have come over, and you did not see the map of the country, how the frick they voted. Y'all niggas is still delusional. Okay, niggas is delusional. People in this country send a clear goddamn message. The House, the Senate, the Supreme Court, the Executive Mansion, or the White House, if you will, is all going one way. Where do you see division? What is happening is there's division between black men and black women. That's division. We not playing with them no more. Okay, we are the head of the house. There is no discussion. Okay. Secondly, there is no division in this country. Black people can see how we have been taken advantage of and how they're trying to bait us into not liking white people, how they're trying to stir the pot and cause division using color. That old tactics of the liberal left, the old tactics of the Democrats is not working no more. We love white people and they love us. And doesn't that make you mad and want to melt? Huh? What I should do is pull out a nice old white woman to come sit down on Santa Claus' lap. That will make y'all niggas upset. Okay. But listen, I'm just kidding. I'm having a little bit of fun here. But y'all get so upset that we're coming together. You don't want that. You never wanted that. And that's how we made this country great years ago. Blacks and whites came together. Let's see what Amy says. It says, by the way, I'm talking about cussing. Okay, Amy says, sorry, I didn't go ahead and clarify that. That's okay. Gold said, we're all grown. Have Amy, sometimes it's like that. Gold agrees with you. Amy Gafford says, I know and I feel bad about that, but I'm just talking about the F word. It's okay. Keep going. And Gold said, freedom of speech. Okay. Sheldon A said, it sounds like excuses, but bad choice as black people. Okay, I think we're going to get Sheldon to understand what's going on here. Good job, Sheldon. It says, and I know, and it is, and it's okay if you know you're going to keep saying that. Now, first and foremost, let me explain to you what's actually happening here. There is a shift in the black community. We are taking control out of the hand of the black church, out of the Democratic caucus, and there is a new bunch of nobles and elders that has taken place in the black community. There's a power shift. They're no longer going to be over us anymore. We're getting rid of the Van Joneses. We're getting rid of the black elites. We're getting rid of the black caucus. We are going to redo and revamp the entire black community. You have people like Lil Wayne who has stepped up, people like 50 Cent, Ice Cube, people like even Kodak Black. These are the new Republicans out. Seriously, they may look crazy, maybe on a little bit of drugs and everything. That's okay. Okay, what we need is people like Candace Owens, persons like myself who are very well spoken, very educated, love their country. We're imperfect, but at the end of the day, we are here to make things better. No white boy and girl will grow up in this country feeling hated after this next election. We're going to change things around. No little black boy and black girl is going to feel that you are a victim and you have to be forced into democratic politics. You have to be forced into the black church. You have to be part of the black caucus. Those days are over. Make sure everybody here likes and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about a renaissance. This is serious. Guys, we got 4 years to start with, and I'm praying that God allows President Trump administration to just have 2 extra years and Congress gets to pass that. Okay, because of the seriousness and the investigations that we're going to find out of a corrupt system, unfortunately, by outside influencers to basically try to take over our country and cause a rift between us to destroy us. They know that it's very difficult to beat this country from the outside. And so there are strange forces at work in this country wanting us to hate each other. And I'm going to tell you, God put it in my spirit, okay? And he said, you know something? I want you to say what I want you to say. I want you to love your neighbor. I want you to push energy vibration. Guys, we in the age of Aquarius. We are no longer going to allow black people to hide under the black church, to hide behind civil rights, hide behind the Democratic caucus, and at the same time, all y'all doing is pushing hate. You ain't teaching your children that they are the greatest thing possible. There is no country greater than this country. We have the same opportunities as the Mexicans. We have the same opportunities, if not more, as the Indians that are coming here, the people from Saudi Arabia, the people from Germany. Black American people need to get your shit together. Stop complaining. Forget about the race card. Get your ass inside these colleges and universities. Get your behind into your doctorates. Become engineers. Become lawyers. Get your act together. Stop complaining. Get race out of your mind. Forget about all of that stuff that happened before you was even born. You're wasting your damn time. What you don't know is Indian people from India, they suffered under the British Empire. Unbelievable. The Irish suffered. The Italians suffered. Okay. Many people in Nigeria suffered. Ethiopia suffered. Okay. Ghana, so many nationalities, all of Central America, even in Haiti. These people come to the United States. They make no excuses. Jews did too. Jews suffered unbelievably. They come to this country and they make it happen. No excuses. Black people still want to make excuses. They still want to come after each other. You can watch Jewish people, Hispanic people pick either side of whatever they want to do. Their people are not going to come at them and call them coons, evil, wicked. We have a nasty disposition and we don't want to see it. We have a nasty disposition towards one another. We're willing to kill each other over a color. We're willing to kill each other over a neighborhood. We're willing to kill each other. And we have not got to a place where we can admit we are disgusting. What we are selling, what we are rapping, Charleston White is right. Charleston White is right. We have a lot of filth in our neighborhood. We have a lot of filth and we are afraid to clean it up. I want to see any Democrats that come on here, including Shelton. I want you to change your party tonight, like you giving your life to Christ or whoever. You need to come to the Republican Party, clean up. Don't be scared of the Democrats no more. Dust yourself off. Say, I ain't scared of them no more. Stand up, be a man, grow some nuts there, buddy. Grow some balls. Don't be afraid. Stand up. They're not gonna do nothing to you. Push back. Be a man. Get your ass a MAGA hat and stand with the rest of this goddamn country. Get you a flag. Do the right thing. Get your ass back in college. Become an owner. Get you an EIN number, EIN, a DBA. Own something. Own a Waffle House. Own a Chick-fil-A. Own a Jack in the Box. Make some fucking money for your family. Push forward. Stop complaining. Keep your mouth closed. Everybody has been through colonization. South Africans, everybody. You keep telling your same old tired ass story. Nobody gives a fuck if you don't understand. Most people in this world don't give a fuck about what niggas is talking about in this country because they've been through some shit too. They ain't got shit where they live. Okay, they ain't got clean air. Their waters is all fucked up. Their government is nasty. Their politicians is corrupt. You got everything in America and your goofy ass still ain't moving forward. Niggas is tired of this shit, man. Seriously. And that's why we need new leadership. This is why we need to come forward. Those of us that are Republican, take the reins of this community and move the black community back over to the right column. Like this, the Emancipation Proclamation. We're going to emancipate you niggas. You are free to leave the Democratic Party. No, master. Boss said I got to stay a Democrat, boss. Boss said I got to keep talking race. Boss said I got to get a job. Yes, sir, boss said I got to eat fried chicken and watermelon. I'm telling you, you don't. You're free. Don't listen to boss. Tell boss to take you. Boss! Hey, boss! Can I leave the Democratic plantation, boss? Y'all niggas is angry. I love President Trump. We gonna make America great again. We probably look at the. Let's see what Sheldon said. It says I made six figures, but because of my choices, nigga, please, then you go sell that shit to somebody else, nigga. Okay, I'm an author. I own my own business. I have all my stuff right over here. My name is Clyde Yorkshire. Google Clyde Yorkshire. Google my name. Okay. I made six figures in my lifetime. Yo ass haven't. Born in New York, been everywhere from Germany, had some of the best white coochie in my lifetime. I'm joking. That makes him mad. That make niggas mad. Oh, what the? That nigga said what? Chill. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Okay, representing that TCU. I'm kidding, man. Yo, yo, you know what makes you madder than anything else? You show up with a badass white chick, nigga. Boy, the red niggas be ready to kill you. You hear me? They be enemies. Black folks be mad at you, man. You know why you ain't got one of them? You know, nappy and whatever. Anyway, listen at this here now. Um, ladies and gentlemen, Sheldon is upset. You bullshitting, buddy. Okay, like I said, I done been everywhere from Kenya to London. Ladies and gentlemen, Qatar. Life has been good to me. Nappy what? Yeah, one of them nappy headed new generation weird ass black chicks who like Megan Thee Stallion. We ain't doing that. Black men is off that. I ain't talking about Kobe Bryant only, Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, Billy D. Williams. Just go down the list. Niggas, brothers, black men, we ain't doing that shit no more. You want to raise the price on your coochie? Talking about you a badass bitch? Niggas don't need that. Okay, look at my niggas in Colorado, the Heisman Trophy. Black men, first of all, we love black women. Okay, period. Like, like Stephen A. and Molly. Okay, we love black women. But if y'all up here doing some goofy ass shit, running some crazy ass scam, and trying to control us through your vagina, baby, white girls got the good coochie. Mexicanas got the good coochie too. Ethiopians, Kenyans, Haitians, South Africans, Peru. There's a lot of good coochie out here. Y'all black women, they have messed y'all over. And they got you divided from your black American men. We are the hottest commodity on the food chain. Okay, we can go anywhere with this here passport. Where that passport at? It's over there. I can land in Lebanon today. I can land in Japan, China. You hear me? And get the baddest they got out there. Okay, y'all chicks have effed up. You have effed up completely. Secondly, we don't have to follow you no more. The fathers that y'all removed out of the home are getting stable again. Yeah, you thought I was going to back off from saying nappy headed chicks? I'm not. I'm not. I'm not afraid to keep it 100%. I'm not afraid. For the last couple of years, y'all have hated men in general, black men to be specifically. You've taken advantage of us because our fathers were put out of the homes, okay? And you're going to force us into the Democratic Party, force us into hate, force us into your mindset, force us into femininity. We're not doing that. We are going to go back to the way things used to be with a father and a mother. Okay, we're going to have new black women that are very supportive. Things are changing in the black community. All of that angry black liberal shit, chitlin, soulful shit, that shit is out of here. We've had enough of that. And we proved our point. And we're going to continue to prove our point. I'm not black men are not playing. We will continue with Becky if we have to. Because we don't give a fuck. We get one life anyway. I'd rather be any day with a bitch or a woman to give me peace and supportive. Let's see what Gold says. Why you say, are you sure? Laughing aloud. I heard Gold said Japanese girls love them, so some black men. You know that's the truth. Christian said, dude, stay off the pipe. First of all, I take that serious, but are you not happy headed, nappy headed. I'm guessing you saying nappy headed. First of all, there's nothing wrong with my naps. I love my hair is beautiful, by the way. And I'm Native American, if you did not know. So my hair is not nappy. It has kinks and curls and is very beautiful. No disrespect. I don't have hair like some people from Africa or some people from America that are black. My hair is very, very different. Whether your hair is coarse, straight, or whatever, it doesn't matter. But that's what I was identifying them as. Um, it says I did some $50 for coochie as well. Okay, I think that was interesting. But let me just say this, ladies and gentlemen: we as black men, we have supported MAGA. We are changing the tide of the black community. I would do the same thing that black women did years ago. They realized that they wanted control over their household, so they supported the Democrats and they gave the Democrats any and everything they wanted. The Democrats gave them any and everything they wanted. Black men, this is your time. We do not need to follow the skirts of these women again, ever in life. And I applaud these black men in this country. You fight for your country. You continue to uplift your family. You continue to raise that American flag. If this chick don't want an American flag in the house, if this chick don't want American flags over on a car, your bike, in your room, in the basement, in a garage, she can get lost. You can find somebody that will love you, help you put up Christmas lights, support you, love you. We do not have to deal with them anymore. It is a Reynolds wrap, and I don't care if you don't like it. We sat here for 20, 30, 40 years and listened to you talk bad about black men, talk bad about our fathers, talk bad about us, talk about how powerful and educated you are. And we took it. We said nothing. Now we are free. We live in a land of the free. We love our country and we're going to fight for our country. We are moving forward. I love my brothers and I want us to take control of this opportunity. Under President Donald Trump, our leader, we are going to reshape the black community. Hate is out of here. I promise you that, ladies and gentlemen. We are no longer going to be talking about civil rights. Fuck that. Civil rights is over, goddammit. Okay, so did they cross the Red Sea and all that shit? Gilligan's Island, we got all of that. We out of there. We want black people to learn law. We want you niggas to learn finance. We want you to learn horticulture, farming, okay, quantum physics. Okay, we don't need you learning about Rosa Parks and all this other kind of goofy shit and Moses and whatnot. Forget all of that. It is time to get our children educated. It is time to give our children a real chance as black people. Teach them about the Constitution. Go and get them a copy from Barnes and Nobles. If you're listening to me and you're a black parent, go out today, tomorrow, get your child a copy of the Constitution. Get your child into the best schools possible. Teach your child, read with them the amendments, the Constitution. Teach some of the presidents. So what if there was issues with race and things like that? That's okay. That's okay. Let it be. Teach your children the right way. Teach them to love their country. Put love into their heart. Let them believe that police officers are good people. So your children are not afraid when lights come on. They can't wait till the cop get up here so they can ask them, how you doing? How do I apply? What y'all got going on? Where's the next rally? I'm not afraid of police officers. I'm not afraid of the FBI. I'm not afraid of my country. I love my country. Put love back in your children. Encourage them to sign up with the military, to be a Marine. Encourage your black children for a change. Just don't use the race card. Don't try to use your color to make people feel bad. We're done with that. And I know y'all can feel what I'm saying. Black people, we're not doing this no more. We tried the insanity of these other communities over 10, 15, 20, 30 years. We tried the Democratic way. We tried the liberal black church way. We tried the hatred way, using the race card. We haven't got anything. And foreigners come here from Nigeria, they come from Ghana, they come from Sierra Leone, they come from Eritrea, they come from South Africa, they come from Lebanon, they come from Sri Lanka, and they excel. They come and they're Muslims. Muslims come here and get up the stores in your neighborhoods. And they're supposed to be the enemy of the country, but they know this country don't give a fuck about any of that. They let you do whatever you want to do. And somehow black people still believe somebody's holding you back. You are holding you back. You and the leadership over us. It is this giving out disinformation. It is false. It is liars. And we need to change that. We need to get them off of our back and tell them, you tell them stop them right in their tracks. Get out of here with that civil rights bullshit. I'm about to get my doctorates, nigga. I just got my bar card. I ain't got time for that shit because I can't change a goddamn thing about shit that happened yesterday with Lazarus. I don't know what the hell happened with Timothy and Barnabas and all of them, or Gilligan. I'm here today to move black men forward and get them in the military. Make sure that everybody is liking and subscribing. These are the type of messages that black American people need to hear, that a white America needs to hear, that this is what we are pushing. This is what you need to put your money behind. Not Van Jones, not Joy Reid, not Don Lemon. These niggas are here to distort. They're here to lie. They have their sexual preferences. They can't even put on their wig nicely. We are not teaching our children race. I will never, ever teach my children race. I want my children to know germination. I want my children to know vibration, frequency, chakras. I want my children to know about using their third eye. I want my children to live in a country that we make America great again. What does that mean? It means no more fluoride in the goddamn water. What does make America? Close the border. What does make America great again? It means get the gas stations to put some goddamn healthy food in there. That's what making America great means again. Not seeing color, not being racist. That's making America great again. Making black people families again. Not saying that you're a victim again. That's what makes America great again. Means that there's fathers that are in the house and not being pushed out by the federal government, deep state left for some goddamn food stamps, and black women going along with that shit. That's making America great again. You got the right one. It ain't just Candace Owens. A lot of us black Americans are very intelligent, very educated. We got a mind of our own, but we have a smothering blanket as the black church, black women being used by the liberal left and the deep state to take over and hush us up, block us out, so you can't hear how black people really think. Listen, black men, what does black men want? What does black men want? Black men want to go to school. We want to go to universities. We want to play football. We want to play basketball. We want to go to the gym. We want some good white. Now look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at y'all thirsty. We want a good relationship. We want to live in a nice neighborhood, and we want to go to our grave and let the sun and moon shine on somebody else because it's their turn, okay? Because before I got here, the sun and the moon was there. When I leave, the sun and the moon will be here. That's what black men want. We don't want to sit here and argue and complain about yesterday and Martin Luther King and we shall overcome and a march on Selma. Okay, black women is weird though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, go. And listen, Kevin Samuels was showing you this. How they operate, how they think, how they put themselves first. Kevin Samuels, the late great godfather, was showing black men how the manipulation of the black woman under the Democratic Party in leadership and liberals, how they have helped to break their own homes, how they're disrespectful, they don't give a shit about the black community, and they do not want you to bring it out or shine a flashlight on them. But I care more about black men than I care about black women. And I'm going to always feel that way because they care more about their sisters and the sisterhood than you do. What does the Bible say? It says to love the brotherhood. If we ever want to fix the black community, black men need to get our shit together. Black women is sitting here fucking around and they talking about race and all this other goofy shit and looking for financial aid and looking for food stamps and Section 8 and housing, and we don't need none of that shit. Pull ourselves up, Bible. Listen, I don't want no 40 acres and a mule. I don't want no goddamn reparation. I don't need none of that shit. I just need you to get the hell out of my goddamn way and leave me to do what I do. Let's see what James says. But you know what happened in slavery, stupid. First and foremost, what slavery are you talking about? Because everybody been a slave in this world, you big silly Willie. Okay. Secondly, you don't know what happened in slavery because most black people are blaming white people because they are not educated enough to know that white people had basically nothing to do with your slavery. Minister Farrakhan could have told you that. Malcolm X could have told you that. That's why the great Malik Shabazz, when he went overseas and he got from under this liberal black bullshit, Malcolm X didn't see color no more. The great Malcolm X came back and said publicly, it's not about black and white. You niggas are losing and you're mad. You cannot keep us in the ghetto no more. You can't keep us eating soul food no more. The black woman's pussy is God, nigga, please. We done broke out of that shit. Okay? There's much more going on than black American women. You are not the queen of the universe as you think, honey. Every woman is great. Okay? And I'm sure you can ask Jeezy or any of these young black men, Kanye West, we are not doing the black woman favor. You are going to be the one to come on your knees and beg us to come back to you because we are not going to beg you no more that we're older and understand how our fathers was removed anyway and how you was an accomplice to the deep state federal government to remove the fathers, plant welfare, selective service, and all these other kind of things in our community so they can run the black community. That is the only way you can get 95% of us, 100% to be at your beck and call on the liberal left. We're not doing that no more. When the black fathers left the home, Bloods and Crips rolls. When black fathers got out of the homes, abducted in all 50 states, by the way. That's a fucking abduction, nigga. Please. That was social engineering. The moment we left, abortions went through the roof. The moment black fathers were taken out the house, you just see skyrocket of crime. Black men don't listen. They're disrespectful, disrespecting cops. That was never like that. We served the military. We served our country with honor and dignity. This liberal left conspiracy left the country fucked. And everybody complaining, using a race card instead of pulling your bootstraps up. We had more coming out of slavery. We had more coming out of the Willie Lynch and out of sharecropping. Black people had homes. They had respect. Even if we could not get the people who were presently over us to treat us better, they respected us and they believed us that we were honest people and we worked for what we had. We did not steal. We did not kill one another. We had integrity. That shit brings tears to my eyes because you stupid modern day left-wing Negroes care more about your funky ass racist chants and themes that you are killing these goddamn kids. You can't teach them nothing else but race, 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 race. You refuse. Other people come to this country, they force their children to go into medicine. They force their children to go into law. They force their children and support them and teach them world history. They don't have time to teach their children hate. I don't have time to teach my children hate. I don't have time to teach my children bigotry. I don't have time. I want my daughters to graduate from TCU, go to SMU, or whatever college they desire. I want my girls to take this country by the reins. Use your daddy's story. Use your ancestor's story. When you get up there to give an award, say, we've come from the bottom. We did what we was told. We did what we had to. God allowed it, and we're here today. We are children who come from the ancestors. We stood on their shoulders. We're owners. We are controllers. We own 22 McDonald's. We own 3 Jack in the Box, 2 hotels. That's what I want from my daughter. I don't want her sitting around talking about Rosa Parks, this and that. It says, you speech, your speech is good, bro. I agree with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. People are beginning to see it. They're beginning to see it. That window is closing on black people who continue to push hate and fear, who think it's okay to go riot and burn shit down and fuck up your own neighborhood instead of building some shit. It says, even even tough is not America, even though I'm not American. And I totally understand. But this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to show the world how ignorant these children. Now, also, no disrespect. I want to show you something. Every young rapper that got arrested or killed in the last 5 or 10 years, not one of them were conservative. Not one of them were Republican. They were all Democrat. All of those young children from Michael Brown to Trayvon Martin who died were Democratic children. Same thing with George Floyd, Democrats. You know why? Because the Democrats are pushing a liberal, evil message. Ladies and gentlemen, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. Don't y'all go nowhere. I can't all that shit no longer. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all probably got things to do, and I'm not going to keep y'all. But, ladies and gentlemen, people are beginning to see what we have been talking about and why it's important for people who look like me, people like Candace Owens and others, to take control of the black community by any means necessary. And there are millions of us. Not just everyday people like me, not just black men. There are black women too who have been put down by the ummah of black women who are controlled by the left wing liberal party, who have pushed these women down. They threaten them, girl. You better not get out of pocket, girl. You better not go with them. You don't need the black man. All you need is Jesus. Y'all remember that slogan? See, this is the type of foolishness, ladies and gentlemen, that breaks families and break countries. Okay, if you don't love this country, seriously, you need to figure something else out. Okay, on not on my watch. Okay, and I'm not going to talk down on China and all these other countries, but guess what? As long as I'm alive, this country will never fall. I don't know what's going to happen when I'm gone, but we are going to keep this country alive. We are going to make America great again. Ladies and gentlemen, what does making America great again? It means getting some more Michael Jacksons. What does making America great again means? Getting some more Princes, getting some more, getting rock and roll going again. Okay, getting some more Queens. Remember the band Queen? Getting another band just like that. Okay. What is making America great again? Getting a renaissance where we got great actors like Morgan Freeman again, young actors like Denzel again. That's what make America great again. They need some more Aretha Franklins. That's what make America great again means. Some more Adeles. That's what making America great again means. It means to rejuvenate, replenish your country. Stop talking about hate. None of these people really used hate, or they made people feel bad about what they went through. These people were just making themselves great, whether it was the Jackson Five, Ray Charles, or whoever. They had a plan, a mission. Okay, Jamie Foxx, you name it, Will Smith, it doesn't matter. These people decided to make something out of themselves. I refuse to die, ladies and gentlemen. I refuse to turn the page and not be great. That is why I am this close to being a millionaire. Okay. I am this close to being with Penguin Publishing House. Any day now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the top. Let's read some of these comments. Carl says, "We have heard you pissing. You got the mic on. It's okay. I'm fine with that. Thank you. I had to take one. Y'all cool. I appreciate you. But I guess they have nothing to do with African Americans. I don't know." Kyle says, "What do you think of Charleston White?" I love Charleston White. I love Charleston White. I love Charleston White. Charleston White is what is coming, and he is one of the top leaders in the black community. That's on the right. Um, I enjoy Charleston White. I think he's real. I think he is genuine. I think he opened our eyes that we don't have to choose the left anymore. I think he opened our eyes that we don't have to choose the liberals. We don't have to accept the rappers. We don't have to accept how black women are. And I like he said the same thing when they asked him about Black Lives Matter. He said, "I'm not about to follow three nappy headed lesbian bitches." That's what Charleston White said. Okay. And I agree with him. This nasty ass movement that's going on, the deep state, has a fetish with black American women. And they think that they're going to break the black male because they're able to give them whatever through the Federal Reserve, through college, or through their municipal buildings. They think because they're able to position them in a position to look like they're doing better than us. But ladies and gentlemen, people can see through that. And if anybody, and I think white women know this better than anybody else, okay? And there's a reason for that, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more, because again, when you see the movie Nat Turner, who taught Nat to read? It was a white woman. He must say, "Shut up, boy, sit down." "I'm sorry, ma'am." She said, "No, bring him to me. Come here." She said, "You want to do what?" He said, I'm gonna learn to read when I grow up." And the mother thought she was going to get in trouble, but the white woman said, "Okay." She went to the library and gave him the books and educated him. So did Frederick Douglass. Was a white woman that taught him to read. There was a white woman that taught me to read. Going back in the 80s and 70s, most young black boys, before the school tried to dumb us down and miseducate us, put the crime bill on us while giving black women all this community college, giving them all this food stamps, giving them all of this public housing, all of these shelters, okay? Sometimes when I sit back and I look at how disgusting this thing actually is, it does hurt. But at the same time, that is why I love Charleston White. I love people like Lil Wayne, who stepped up and he loved President Trump. We're going to be okay, because people can see through who we really are as black men and how we really do love our country. And I said this to a white man one day, and he said, "You know what? I agree with you." I said, "Have you ever noticed black women never have an American flag? Never. Have you noticed that they're never patriotic? Very few of them." He was like, "I have." He said, "And we all could see it. They think we don't see it, but we see it." And I'm gonna tell you something, black man. I may not be able to help change some of your minds, because we were raised by black women for the last 30, 40 years, and they removed our fathers for the specific purpose to brainwash us. And concentration camps we thought was a single parent black home, those were fucking concentration camps, okay? But I will tell you this: if you ever want to save the black community, I'm telling you, black men, listen to me. Do what your grandfathers did. They went to war. They fought for this country. They didn't lie. They didn't steal. They didn't cheat. They didn't make no excuses. They worked their hands to the bone. They did what was necessary, and they got respect. They are mentioned in the story of America. You cannot mention America anything without mentioning black military men, black police officers, black lawyers, you name it, black activists. We are America. Be the same way your grandfathers was. Do not rely on hate, brothers and sisters. If you can hear me, America, I don't know, I'm going to touch somebody's heart. Some white lady needs to hear this. Some little white boy needs to hear this. Some little black girl, some black man who's on the fence. Listen to me. Put your country first. Put your country first and watch what it do for you. Trust me. Put race out of your heart. Put division out of your heart. Forget the fact that this happened yesterday, that happened. Focus on the fight in front of you. How do we move these children that's in these streets on these corners? Because the boule ain't gonna do it. The black boule, they're not gonna help you. The Democrats, they could have been got these little boys off the street. They could have been opened up jobs for these little boys and educated them. They could have been got these girls off of these corners, out of these strip clubs, off of Harry Hines. They could have been cleaned up the black community in Maryland, in New York, in Compton, in Inglewood. They love to see us low down because they get money off of us. Listen, stop thinking everybody who is skin folk is kinfolk. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, my grandmother taught me this a long time ago. It'll be people who don't even look like you who will take care of you and help you and pull you up, and it'll be the people who look like you sometime that will drag you down, be the most negative and hateful, and want to hurt you because you left the plantation, because you don't see color, because you have a wife who's from Nigeria or your wife is from Germany. You have a nice life, nice children, nice respectable bank account, great grass, great house, great life. Or you may have a black wife who's a Republican, a conservative, who sees the world as you see the world, who want to leave this place better than when we found it. Okay, you might have one of those, but people are going to hate you because of that. They want you to be low down with them. They want you to complain. I go to my job, I lift people up. I lift people up on a train. If I'm driving, I lift people up in the store, in a grocery store. I lift people up wherever I go because I know I'm not here long. Neither are you. We are all just here for a moment. Why not love people? I've had older white men and women, and even younger, break down and want to tell me their whole life story. I said, stop, 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 stop. You know what I was sent on this planet to do? I lift their head up to make sure that you stop beating yourself down for something you had nothing to do with, something you can't control, something you can't fix one way or the other. But live the rest of your days laughing. Hug me, touch me. You can touch my hair if you want. I'm human. I'm here to fix the things that are wrong. And we are in my generation. And they hate that about us. They want us to continue to throw stones and hate. I'm never going to let my children do that. You know what I do? Since you think this is maybe possibly fake, every other weekend when I get the time, I take my girls and we go downtown Dallas. There's a whole homeless area. We go to Tom Thumb and we buy about $60 worth of fruits and whatever else we can afford. I give them a bunch of quarters and I have them go themselves. There'd be like 90 people out there. And my girls used to be nervous and timid. They are bold. They'll chase you down and give you a sandwich. They give you something to drink and tell you, God bless you. Everything's going to be all right. Little girls, 12 years old, 10 years old, they got a copy of the Constitution. My daughters are valuable. They're going to make somebody good wives because if daddy is in the home, their father is educating them. Being in the home doesn't mean you have to be with the mother either. Being in the home means that your thinking is with them everywhere they go. I'm teaching my children philanthropy. I let my children do whatever they want to do as long as they get in their school together, their education. I make them read. I make them write books. My daughters have books they wrote already. It hasn't been published yet. You know why they write books? Because they father write books. You know why my daughters got their passport? Because I got my passport. You know why my daughters are gonna travel? Because I traveled. You know why they're gonna get a business? Because they was able to come to their father's office and see my business. I took my children to law library and I told them what it does. I taught them what motions are, how to file a motion. Now, why aren't black people doing this? Why? Because we're too busy pushing our version of Sunday school and the Democratic Party's wishes. That is why our children don't move ahead. We don't take them to Washington, D.C. to see the Lincoln Memorial. And this goddamn nigga right here gave us the Emancipation Proclamation. Why don't black people regularly in busloads always out there at the Lincoln Memorial? You know why? Because we rather rip it down and say, I hate this place. America ain't shit. That's what we rather do. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to enjoy your night. I know New Year's may be over or whatever, but I want you to feel blessed that there are people who think like me, that this sentiment is growing. We demonstrated one of the greatest demonstrations in a century. Black men proved to the Democratic Party and to black women, we don't need you, honey. Either you come back over here and do what's right and be our women and stop letting the deep state, feminism, and every other ism out there control you and act like a woman, a mother, a sister. Like we both came to this country and we were not doing very good when we got here. You're behind and got beside yourself. Every other woman stick by their man, right, wrong, or indifferent. Whether they're Muslim women, white women, Chinese women, they stick with their man. Your ass got to be the only strong, black, powerful nigga out there, and yet you are stressed. Yet your thyroids are fucking up. You're overweight. You got divorce rate through the fucking roof. Cancer, HBC or whatever it is, HIV and all this other shit going on in your life. You're miserable. You're stressed. You're overworked because you decide to be amped up by these people who are really trying to bring the American family down, and you let them fool you with a Visa card and a debit card, giving you a job. Go out there like Kamala Harris and prosecute these niggas. It says, what does TCU mean? Texas Christian University. It says, I'm surprised because I was thinking that Afro Americans were patriots. They used to be. They used to be. They're not patriots today. They are complainers, they're victims, and they are deep state controlled. They're killing one another. They don't give a fuck about a goddamn thing but getting high and some ass, wiggling and shaking on every goddamn feet. Just go up and down your feet. All you see is black women moving and grooving. There is no dignity and honor and valor in us the way it used to be. We was respected throughout the world for our music. Beautiful people to this day love Earth Angel. Heaven must be missing an angel. Come see about me. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Smokey Robinson. We was good black folks, good marriages, good children, good honor, American flags on our wall, medals. That's who we used to be. And we lost it. And it's time to get it back. Where we have dignity from other nationalities. When they come to this country, they should say black Americans are amazing people. Not stay out of their community. Them niggas will kill you. I hope I don't get an Uber that's a black American because they dangerous. We don't want that type of shit anymore, ever, ever, ever again. We want people to say, man, they always in the military. Every time I go in a branch of the military, you see black Americans. Every time I look at the police officer, there's more black cops than I've ever seen before. That's what your ancestors expected of you. That's what they gave their life for, is for you to do that. Because they did it. In every genre of American life, black people was at the top of the food chain, baby. If it was movies, we was there. Politics, we was there. Inventions, we was there. Music, playing an instrument, we was there. Fighting for our country, we was there. Inventors, we was there. Doctors, lawyers, we were there. Homeowners, we were there. Laborers, mechanics, we were there. Doctors, we just lost it. This is why we need new leadership. Brother, you should come to France to see the situation of black people. You will be proud. Of course I will, because it's only in America. We can go to London. We can go to anywhere else where there's a black population. I don't care if it's Brazil or even Mexico, wherever there's a black population, you will be proud. It is only in America. And as somebody said, there is nothing wrong with the hardware of Americans. It is only our software that's messed up. The hardware is beautiful. We got beautiful hair. We got beautiful skin, beautiful features, beautiful eyes. And we know that. And we too vain sometimes, but we don't have beautiful minds as we used to. People used to respect our integrity. We were known across the world. They've never even met us and said, them some hardworking people, them some honest people, them some family people. They've never even been around us. Now today, and they say, oh, it's all the white men. No, you are out here making yourself look like a fool. White people ain't nowhere to be found. They don't nowhere near your ass, and you acting a fool out in public, treating your men and your women very disgusting, hurting each other, beating up people because they don't look like you. That's got to change, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I want to say thank you, and I hope you guys like and subscribe. Please give me some likes. Please give me some subscriptions. I can already see there's 45 people in the building. I want to thank y'all with all my heart. And I'm going to end the live here. I can't believe that this many people came in the building. But I want to say this in conclusion from the bottom of my heart. I am going to live to see the days that Dr. King was talking about. I'm going to live to see what Malcolm X realized. I'm going to live to see the days where we have real lasting peace in this country and color won't be a factor. Person's last name won't be a factor. We are really going to make America great again, and I will be alive to see it. Might be a little older, a little gray here, but I will be alive to see America be great. You guys have a great night, and I love y'all. Take care.